Hello, beautiful people, future me. Let's get started. So, first we will be typing, and I will choose to improve my typing. And let's go. I said, let's go. Okay. DX image. Oh. Hmm. Ah, dang it. Bracket dx image. So I think the result will not be good today, but bad training is better than no training. Like 45 degrees. That's it. And 8. That was long. Oh wow. It's actually good. It is actually good because I'm above 30 words per minute, and this is awesome. I'm under 10% of unproductive keystroke. It is at 8. That's that's awesome. I was not anticipating it. So that is good. So we can see what is next in the CSS tutorial. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and I should know what I did previously, right? So I can have a look in here. It looks like the position is the last thing I was doing. And outline font, list, tables, display, position. Uh-huh. The max width I did definitely. And let's have a see if I started with the position. It looks like I did. Kinda, sorta. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, but this is not like from training. This is where I was playing around. So, I'll create a new directory where it is 21, and this one is position. Okay. We'll create the same HTML file with the same name and the same title. Here we go. So max width was the previous one. Yeah, max width and the position. Alright, alright. Maybe I can move this here. And currently this page is completely empty. But that is alright. And we want what do we want? We will use our favorite diffs. Not like this. I want a style for div. So here's a div style. Our border, yeah, let's do border. Border, it will be 2 pixels. Wow, adventurous solid. And let's do green. Alright, and we will do some diff in here. Reload the page, and we got it. We can put something in there. Daria is the chosen name for today. Here we go. And for it to have some meaning, as we can see, it took like the entire width of it. And if we put it to the right or left, we will see no difference. So let's create a defined width to this guy. Let's do 500 pixels. Reload, reload. Okay, maybe save here and now reload. With th. Okay, typo in there. And 500 seems to me too much, so let's do 300. Yeah, let's keep it as it is. So there are multiple position types, and which I can remember is a position could be absolute, absolute. It can be relative. It can be sticky. The default one is... I don't remember right now. I think there's 5 of them. Absolute, relative, sticky, and a few other ones. Oh well. Oh well. I don't know. So we can have a look at what we have at this moment, and maybe I will remember. Maybe not. We'll see. Maybe I will remember the rest. Okay, so the position, and we will do relative. A relative is where it used to be, I believe. So we can do a right. And when we do 0, that means 0 pixels from right. So when I reload, it does absolutely nothing. Okay, so what about absolute? Absolute. And I'm modifying different things. Okay. Because this style is not set on our div, so we will do class and say A. And now it still does not do anything. Okay. 100 pixels, let's say. And now it does. So, as I mentioned, so it is relative to where it was. So, if we do from left side 100 pixels, it will shift to the right. I know it's a little bit counterintuitive. I can do also minus values, which will look like this. It shifted that way. There is a top, which I do the plus so we can see it actually. So now it's 100 pixels from the top. Bottom we can do as well. Where are you? Scooby-Doo, where are you? Okay, so the bottom, yeah, I forgot. So it's like always like inside of like some imaginary box. Maybe if I put it into something, it would be like more readable. Bum, bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. All right, so we will make Daria smaller for the illustration purposes. And I wanted to Daria only, okay. 50 pixels. Thank you very much. This will be 500. Why not? And let's height, and we do 500 pixels as well. And okay. Outer. We'll take this. I'll put it in here, and this glass will be outer. Now it's dandy. And maybe we can do here position absolute. Margin 50 pixels, so like so we can do more. All right, and now it will be visible. So the relative is where it would be normally. So we can do bottom 100 pixels, so it should be 100 pixels above, and it is. If we do minus, if we do minus, it will move down. We can do left, so it will go right now, and it goes left. Why? Oh yeah, because it's the left corner and it goes that way. Okay, and 100 pixel will move it that way. Here we go. And right and left as well. But that is relative. Then we have absolute, and that is to the nearest containing parent. And yeah, the nearest containing parent. And we will do diff, and I need lorem ipsum. Lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum, lorem ipsum, ba-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool. And I think I can collapse this. I cannot collapse the div. Looks like I cannot. What about here? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Mama mind. Alright. And this is... I'm thinking kind of ahead, but stick with me. And currently where we... Okay, we'll rename this to tested. And our tested will... There's absolute left 100 pixels. Doesn't seem to me. Okay, let's do 0. Yeah. So here we have the problem, and that is this outer class now does not have any kind of position. It's in the middle because it is because of the margin, right? So what I and you maybe would suppose that is it would count from this place because that is where it would be normally, right? This is the place where it should go. But since this this green outer will have different border. Border 2 pixels dotted, and there was dodgy blue. Let's try that. Okay, and now I jumped white because of the border. Seriously? No, not because of the border. Okay, so I know why. Right now, this position is absolute. Right? If I don't give it anything, the width I probably should keep. Make space, and this is what happens, right? And it should be inside of the dotted one. Well, here's the news. If the outer element does not have like some kind of position defined, it will stick out. And the position I can do absolute, and suddenly it's in, you see. If I do relative and do it again, it's okay. If there's nothing, it jumps out. So it is like the parent node or parent element, but there there's a caveat to it. There's a catch. It needs to have a defined position property, otherwise it's not considered as a parent. Or maybe it is. In either way, the positioning will not work. It will not catch the dotted element, the parent element. Yeah, yeah. So if this one will have a relative, I can do instead of the margin, I can do top 100 pixels and then left 100 pixels, and that will be equivalent of the margin. But let's see how it looks right now. When I select this one, you see the orange, that is margin, right? So I will delete it. Now I will reload, and it's in the same place, but now I don't have the margin. It sticks in there because of the positioning. So if I command this, bam, you see it? Bam, cool. So we've got that. Now so that one is important. Also, so now we have the absolute, and that counts from the parent. Right, so I'll do left 10 pixels, and that goes that. Now what will be different is when I switch to right, it will count from this edge, see? And we can do the same for top. Let's do 10 pixels, and shift it a little bit down, or bottom, and it's in here. What we can do as well is to use the percentage, and that counts, and what percentage of? That is the question, right? So I can tell you right away, and it is the size of the parent container or element or so. So the 50% will put it into the middle of that one, of the dotted one. And that is from the bottom, right? So if I do 10, it is 10% from there. And if I do 100, it will be entirely on outside. So that might be useful. And what else? So that was absolute. And I'm not even sure if I did relative. So we will start right so with nothing, it will do this. And relative is relative to its normal position. So when we do left, it seems like it's doing the same thing, but it actually does not, because it's counting from this point in here and not from the border of the dotted element. And the proof of that would be if we do right, it will not count from this edge, but it will count from this one again, and it shifted left. Let's see. So this would be like, so if I do 100 pixels, it will go in further. Right, and the same is for the bottom. Shift it up. And here is a mystery, which I'm not sure uh, what it does exactly. And that is when I put percentage in here from bottom. So that is percentage of what? Is it the containing element? Let's find out. And it might be. And it just might be. Okay, so if I do top 100% and left 100%, it should be here like so on the edge. So let's give a try. Left, and we'll change this to percent. Holy smoke, it works. So that's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. I'm master of the universe. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So now we will do another one, and this one will be long page thing. We'll put something in here, make it long so we can scroll in here. So this will be max width. We will be of 100 pixels. Let's keep it at as so, and we can. That's everything we have to do, I think. So here I will copy this, put it in here, and this one with the class of long page. Let's see what it does. And it does, and it does this. Why does it start in here, though? We have scroll bar, that is nice. And I can inspect. And we can see max width is 100. Border solid green, internal root color, alright. I don't know why it starts in here. What what is in the way? Tell me. Oh, what's bothering you? What's wrong? What is wrong? I don't know. Let's let let let's keep it as it is, shall we? Then we will do another div, and this one will be sticky, and our sticky element will have position of sticky, 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 and we will say top will be 10, 100 pixels. Then we will say left of 100 pixels as well. So it should sit in here, and we will do border 2 pixels solid, and so let's pick some nice color, and nice color is cadet as all the time, and we can put like maybe in here, or I'll see. So this will be div with the class of sticky, and sticky, and so where are you? This is our sticky element, and now it's in here. I will do the text align will be on center, so we can see, and maybe we can do width of 250 pixels. Okay, here we go. I don't know why it is in here, but it started in here. It might be because of this one, I don't know. But definitely it's somewhere. And then it's like getting like the absolute positioning on a page. You see like this point in here where I have cursor is 100 pixels from top and 100 pixels from left. So, and when, okay, so it might be somewhere in here. This would be 100 pixels or so. And we can measure, right? Here's the measurement. No, okay, that did not work. But I think it's around like 100 pixels, 100 pixels. Let's try it this way. We'll do it from, oh come on. It will be approximate. Dang it. Okay. It's a guess. I think this is 100 and this is 100 as well. And when it reaches its position, it kind of sticks there. You see? And it holds it. So, for example, uh, instead of top, I can say bottom, And when I reload, it's in here, but it will go in here, you see, until it reaches its position and then it goes away. Okay, so that is that. We might keep it, why not? And then there is maybe static. It is, I'm not sure. And we will say position static, and we will say top bot bottom 0 right 0 0 as well, and we can put it anywhere. So this will be div, and let's put another color on it as well. So this will be background color we will change, and let's do lavender, and width of 250 pixels as well. So class of static, and we will say static, and let's see what it does, and it's in here. So it is not what I expected. There's one which kind of sticks to the place, so it might not be static, it would be something else, and that will be fixed. Fixed is the word I'm looking for. Uh, Fixed, okay. And now you see it's on the right and the bottom. It's kind of see-through. Or is the background? Huh. Interesting, interesting. We can do top, for example, and as well we can define like 100 pixels from top, and it's in here, and it's on the page all the time. Isn't that beautiful? Well, it can be, depends on your design. And that is it. So we went over what? We went over absolute, relative, sticky. We went over fixed. Fixed, that was what we did. And there's the default one, which I forgot the name about, which I forgot the name of. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, so it's static, relative, absolute, fixed, and sticky we did, and I don't know what the static does. And the static is the default one. Alright, so if we do static, it will do exactly nothing. There's one thing I'm curious about, and that is if the parent, for the absolute positioning, if the parent has the static one, if it will work as well or not. So yeah, so here Daria, you know, is to the outer. Where is my outer? So here is the position relative. When it doesn't have defined anything, still holds. What about so? Okay, what's just happening? I don't get it. I don't get it. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway. Static. Bam. Well, at least this one makes sense. It was a relative before? Yeah, probably. It was a relative. And maybe it kind of appears like it's in there, and the other ones will be after that one. Okay, so we found out something different. Absolute does not take the space, and relative seems like it does. Okay, it's 43 minutes already in. I'm having fun, but I also need to have a shower and so on. So, done is better than perfect. Bye.